special thing we always do. We need one more thing from you.
One more thing, bro. One more thing.
Get the people a laugh.
Just one more.
Pod quote of the day.
Pod quote of the day. As y'all know, we always do our pod quote of the day. And this one comes from Derek Ward Chisora, where in a press conference sitting right next to none other than Eddie Hearn, he sat there and said something to the effect of, I am like herpes. One minute I'm gone, and then the next minute I'll pop back up.
I don't know nothing about that, but I guess that's how that works.
Roll the tape. Roll the tape.
I've lost 6 fights. People write me off. Well, no, you can't write me off because I'm like the herpes. One minute I'm gone. 1 minute I'll pop back up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you got to see the doctor get a pill and I disappear, and then suddenly I come back up. It is what it is.
Goodness.
Jack in the box.
Hey, man.
So I think we're gonna go ahead. I don't know if he's ever gonna be the number one in anybody's ranking on anybody's sanctioning body, but we're gonna rank him number one, the worst shit talker in boxing.
Worst ever.
Worst ever. God.
Hey man, hey, he the one who said the diarrhea one too, right?
You know the pills you pop and you have to go.
I'm gonna run right through him.
That's how I'm gonna run through. Dylan White was like, "What?"
What you say, Q?
Derek talk shit sort.
Can't talk shit, sure.
Wait, nah. But when you really forcing something, bro, when you know how you got a key and you got a wrong key and you trying to get in the house, but it's the wrong damn key, bro, that's horrible. It's bad for boxing. And don't force anything. I like for things to be organic. And
hey man, it sounds like you want to give us an example, bro, of what you think is
you already
forcing
know
it, bro. Come on, bro. Come on with it.
Listen, since you forced my hand, the Mayweather Logan Paul, nobody want to see at all. Cause hey,
I'll tell you right now, man. I don't think there's any such thing as any exhibition being bad for boxing, man. I'm gonna tell you why. Hey, man. Any, bro. Any. I mean, to the stature that we're talking, man, there's none that could be bad. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because ultimately, I'm not ever gonna fault any of these veterans, legends, or whatever you want to call them, who could still come out and do a BS exhibition, draw attention to the sport, and get money. So ultimately, for a lot of these young up-and-coming fighters, I feel like it's on them to promote themselves and get themselves to a position where they can get their bread up. So I'm not ever going to say
I hate
that.
Teofimo recently came out and was like, all these YouTubers, they're taken away from the real boxers.
Oh, I know where you're going.
Well, that's the problem with boxing, right? So you'll never see anybody playing at the Rucker taken away from the NBA, right? So these exhibition bouts that aren't for titles, that aren't for this, and these real boxers that are saying, hey, they're taking a limelight, they're taking this, they're taking that, and really they're saying, they're making more money than us doing exhibitions than we are making real fights, and that's boxing's fault. See, what people have to realize is I can go out right now, start a 3-on-3 league and play basketball. The NBA is not going to even care. Right, man, you up your game up your status up, because I guarantee you, back when Mike Tyson was hot, if there's a celebrity fight, everybody would have been itching to see Mike Tyson. Everybody would have been itching to see Mike Tyson. Everybody would have been itching Mike Tyson.
Hold on. Let me get in here, man. Let me finish my damn point. All right. Listen.
Me too.
You wildin', bro. Because I'm going to tell you right now, man, ain't no such thing as that Floyd stuff being stretched. It's not a stretch, bro. Because ultimately, let me tell you why it's not a stretch. Because ultimately, at the end of the day, anything that brings exposure to the sport can't be seen as a negative. It absolutely can't be seen. It can't be seen as a negative, bro. At the end of the day, when we're dealing with a situation where, if right now, if MJ, Michael Jordan,
God,
no, listen to this, bro. If MJ were to step out right now just for charity, it could be anything. It could just be for fun, and him and Magic, right? We're for the fun of it. Gonna shoot some hoops or whatever, we all would tune in.
I'm watching.
And it doesn't take away from
the
Kevin
NBA.
Durant, LeBron James, or any of that.
That's a fact. But how many times have they done it?
But it doesn't matter. But they could. But see, they choose not to.
Wait, I got a rebuttal to that. How many celebrity games have there been? There's plenty.
Bro.
In every city you
And
go
then-
through,
what-
there's
no,
a
no, no,
DJ,
no, no, no,
there's a
no, no.
DJ or somebody throwing a celebrity basketball game for charity.
Right. But listen, only the difference in boxing is you have fighters getting sucked into that's actively fighting, and you have attention being taken away from real fights. And listen,
That's the
and
fighter's
y'all-
fault. That's the
that-
fighter's
hold
fault.
on, hold on,
That's the
Let me
fighter's
finish.
fault.
Now,
Go
you
ahead.
cut me out last time. You cut me out last. Let me finish. Now, I done heard y'all talk about Mayweather, how he sucked attention away from whoever popping in boxing since he retired, whether it's Canelo, whether it's Pacquiao, and he come in with his whatever energy, that he might not even really.
Well, I
be-
never said that.
Quick question.
I
Who
never
said that?
I never
Who
said
said Mayweather taking?
I
Bro,
said
bro,
he
bro, bro.
he
You talk
wants
about
that
that in the
attention.
text message, bro.
He wants that attention, but I don't think he's.
That's what I'm saying. And with that, he'll come out, he'll pull a rabbit out of his hat with whatever will give him some type of attention. And whether, in my opinion, sometimes I don't even think he's serious about whatever he's saying. He just do it. You know what I'm saying? And I got much respect for Mayweather. But if you retire, and this goes back to his point, when I retire from the sport of boxing, I'm going to retire from the sport of boxing. I'm not going to let it retire me. I can't tell, bro.
I'm gonna give you an analogy. I gotta give you an analogy. I gotta give you an analogy.
Bro,
Jay-Z retired, but he saw what was getting in. You know what happened? He was like, I can rap.
Jay-Z would get in the ring with anybody right now that's rapping and doing thing, bro.
Okay, so
Mayweather want to get in the exhibition. Jay-Z get in the ring for real.
Okay, so my point is this.
Right? Get in there,
my point is this. You're giving an excuse for boxers who don't know how to promote themselves, because if Mayweather was really that irrelevant, it wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter what Mayweather said if the boxers who were popping had that status. They're not getting that status because of Mayweather. They're not getting that status because they're not being promoted well and they're not putting on great fights.
Hey,
I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with boxing.
Check this out.
I'm not saying nothing wrong with the format of boxing. I'm not saying that, bro. All I'm saying is, to me, that takes away from it. Now, it's great. It's great when Mike Tyson.
So why does he take away from it?
Well, Mike Tyson, the same reason the fight ain't happen. Well, Mike Tyson and Roy Jones, he riding away from them. Like, bro, create your own energy. You the biggest name in boxing. Create your own energy.
So are we talking?
Hey, listen, hold on. Let me throw this in there though, man. Hold up, straight up. At the end of the day, here's what it is. Like, when you look at other sports, other avenues, you're talking about people who did other business ventures, right? So if you're Floyd Mayweather, right, and you spent so many years building up your name, his name is a brand. We know that he's not going to be a commentator. We know that Floyd's not going to get into all. He never was.
I mean, you don't know what he
No,
goes.
he was never.
I don't know.
No. What I'm saying though, but we're going off his track record. We know he was never into endorsements.
I'm not gonna lock him in because of what he had done.
But what I'm saying is, so we already know the game plan. Even when he was at his peak, he wasn't into endorsements. He wasn't into doing a lot of public different stuff like that. So if I build up a brand,
he wasn't in the endorsements because he didn't get many. You saying how was he not in the endorsement? He had a Reebok endorsement, I think. Forget Ray.
Okay, so we're gonna correct. No, let me correct the record. Mayweather's on the record saying he didn't want any endorsements because his mentality is he can make the money that he makes without it. He was comparing himself to Pacquiao and his financial situation. Right. So Mayweather never had endorsements nor wanted endorsements. So going off his
Pacquiao had Nike deal. So he wasn't.
But either way.
But essentially to the end of it, Mayweather built up his name. His name is still worth millions. So who are we to tell a man
not to make
money? Not to make millions. That's my point.
And here's the other thing. Here's the last point. I'll make. This is the last point I'll make. The same reason why Mayweather can still make money off his name is the same reason why we got a bunch of young welterweights waiting on an old Manny Pacquiao to make a move, because the fighters that are there now aren't like the legends that have passed, and they need to work on building that up and making the big fights instead of trying to chase the money, because the money will come once the big fights will come. So that's why I think Floyd Mayweather still has a voice, and that's why I think no matter what he does, people want to see, because he's still one of the biggest names in combat sports. I'll go ahead and let you have the last word, Q.
You gotta be in combat sport. And all I see is him kicking the ball further down the road, saying, "Yeah, I'm gonna do it."
That's true.
Because you the bigger name. You shouldn't use a pandemic. You shouldn't use nothing as an excuse, bro. Everything should move around your energy, and I don't see that. And he done went to the well one too many times. And a lot of people saying he was boxing with Teofimo, which he go back and forth. But I'm with him on this one when he say, "Bro, like you sort of hurting your legacy." And if anybody end up catching that lucky lottery ticket on that chin, bro, you really done really hurt yourself. And if you need money that bad, bro, what we've been listening to you say all this time?
Hey, I'll say this, man. I
let
got
your money make money.
JD got the last word.
That's my last word.
Your money make money when you really got money. Your money make money. You ain't
JD got the last word.
No more.
Hey, you know, hey Q, this is my last word, man. And I'm gonna go back to the music on this, man. Do you remember? No, listen.
Hold on. For a second time, let JD get the last word.
Listen, bro. Do you remember? And this is going back. Do you remember back when people were calling Jay old when he was about 35, right?
Bro, stop comparing.
No. Listen to the point.
Just listen to the
point.
So we can move on.
All right, listen to the point. Remember back when the Young Bucks were calling Hove old at 35, right? And he should sit his ass down, right? So now it's the same thing, the same narrative that the Young Bucks are trying to say to Floyd, but I can guarantee you, if any of them build their name up, they're gonna be doing the same damn thing later, bro. They're gonna be doing the same damn thing later, bro.
So we talking about the GOAT. We talk about the GOAT. We talk about the GOAT. No. That was for the second time we got to move on. So we went from talking about one GOAT to another or a Gwoat.